$1,000 can replace your paycheck? Very strong curiosity hook. Your entire paycheck? And no, this isn't some clickbait nonsense. I'm about to show you exactly how real investors are doing this right now with actual numbers and a plan you can follow today. Stay with me because by the end of this video, you'll understand exactly what stocks to consider and, more importantly, the realistic timeline to make this happen. And hey, if you're serious about building real wealth through the stock market, hit that subscribe button right now and turn on notifications because we drop content like this every single day that could genuinely change your financial future. I've been in this game for over 2 decades, starting back in the late 90s, and I can tell you from professional experience as an analyst and investor, those miracle promises are designed to get clicks, not to help you build actual wealth. But here's what is possible. With the right stocks, the right strategy, and most importantly, realistic expectations and consistent investing, you absolutely can build a portfolio that generates enough passive income to replace your job. I've done it myself. Last year alone, my main investment account returned over 140%, while the market returned just 17%. Over the past 3 years, I've averaged 27% annual returns. This stuff works, but you need the truth, not fairy tales. So, let me show you 5 incredible stocks that have massive growth potential, and then I'll break down the actual math of how to turn these investments into real income. And please, stick around until the end, because I'm going to reveal an option strategy that could potentially accelerate your timeline from 20 years down to just 5 years. Trust me, you don't want to miss that part. Let's jump into the first stock, Zscaler, ticker ZS. This stock climbed 25% last year, but here's why I'm incredibly bullish on it for the long term. Cybersecurity isn't just some tech buzzword anymore. It's become absolutely critical to every single business on the planet. Think about this. 2 out of every 3 Fortune 500 companies get hit by a cyber attack each year. Each attack costs an average of $5 million in damages. When companies are cutting budgets left and right, cybersecurity is the one area they cannot afford to cut. The numbers back this up in a massive way. Cybersecurity spending now represents almost 7% of total IT budgets, and it's growing at 12% every single year. But here's where it gets really interesting. Not all cybersecurity companies are created equal. While traditional firewall software is only growing at about 5 to 11% annually, newer segments like SASE and cloud security are exploding with growth rates as high as 18% per year. This is where Zscaler absolutely dominates. They revolutionized the entire industry over a decade ago by moving from traditional network security to a zero-trust model. Now, everyone uses zero trust as the standard, but Zscaler still maintains a competitive edge with over 50 million users on their platform. When I analyzed the top cybersecurity companies and mapped out which segments each one competes in, Zscaler stood out as the dominant player in the 2 fastest-growing categories, cloud security and SASE, while also participating in AI security. Check out these numbers. Zscaler has the second highest revenue growth in the entire cybersecurity sector at 21%, yet it's trading at one of the lowest valuations when you adjust for growth. This stock could literally double from here and still be cheaper than competitors like CrowdStrike or Cloudflare. This is exactly the kind of deep analysis you need to do if you're serious about finding stocks that can actually build wealth. Now, let me show you the realistic math. If Zscaler maintains even a conservative 25% annual return based on its 15 to 18% revenue growth in its core segments, here's what happens. If you invest $1,000 per year for 20 years, you'd build a portfolio worth approximately $430,000. At that point, you could shift into a more conservative portfolio of dividend stocks and bonds, generating a stable 10% return annually, which would give you $43,000 in annual passive income. That's a full-time salary replacement. I know what you're thinking. 20 years sounds like forever. Nobody wants to wait that long, but here's the thing. This is a real plan that actually works. unlike those ridiculous promises you see elsewhere. And I'm going to show you how to shorten this timeline significantly with the next few stocks. Drop a comment below and let me know if you are ready to commit to a real wealth building strategy. And if you haven't subscribed yet, do it now because we're just getting started. Stock number 2 is Astera, ticker ALAB. This stock jumped